Hello warriors, welcome to the second part of the self-defense weapons. In the last video we talked about non-lethal weapons. Are they good or are they just waste of money? Today it's going to be a little bit more interesting because we are going to be talking about the lethal weapons. Are they good? Are they maybe too good? Stick to the end of the video to find out. For the first one is going to be brass knuckles. We are with the weapons that are definitely going to be effective because they are made for it. They are made for maybe even potentially killing a person. The first one, like we said, are the brass knuckles. For this one, I would maybe say it's very good for you if you are, for example, a trained boxer or you do martial arts that involve boxing and you are good with your punches. Alright, that's a good point. It's very easy to carry, very easy to hide. I think some can be on keychains as well, so that's a very good part for this weapon. Another one comes that it might be even in situations way too deadly, if you get what I'm saying. For example, it's a bar fight. Do you really want to put on a brass knuckle and break someone's jaw in one hit? Think about the law consequences. Try defending that in court. I just broke his jaw when he was threatening me. A big problem. Another big problem with this, it limits us when it comes, for example, for knife attacks, for some grabs. It's very hard with the brass knuckles. You need to be very confident in that one hit that will completely shatter him. I'm not saying that it won't break jaw or ribs. Situation, like we did in the last video, a guy is running with a knife at me. It's not as easy as you think, just one connection and he will fall. To actually find the perfect spot and hit correctly is very hard. If you are an untrained person in punches, it's completely useless almost. Because for you, if you are not able to punch correctly, the brass knuckles are not going to do anything. For boxers, okay, good. But to really hit a guy who's running, it's another problem of itself. We will show you.
And we have to say again, the main advantage of every weapon is the reach. Yeah, I don't want it to something what is the similar like I hit him by my fist. Yeah, it's a problem against the knife, against the stick, against the multiple attack and so on. I don't have so big advantage only by impact that it's so my number one or choose one what I want to have in the fight of my life.
One advantage you will get the impact power, but you will lose reach, multiple points. It will go against you. So brass knuckles for us definitely not recommended. Now, many people's favorite would be knife. In this one, we are definitely not debating its effectiveness because this is hell of effective. Every single cut, every single slash step will result to him bleeding or losing an eye, losing a finger. But the same can go for me. What do we actually mean? Let's put into a scenario where both of us have knives in self-defense. This is not a Steven Seagal movie where we are going to be in a duel and it's going to be pretty nice and I can do it without getting cut. If you look at real life scenarios where one guy had a knife and second guy had a knife, it looks something like this. Hey, great, maybe he won't because I fall first and then he falls 10 seconds after me because he got stabbed 20 times during the process as well. Knife versus knife, even if he would have a baton and I have a knife, I lose the reach. If he would have a gun, this is completely useless now. You lose again the reach, you will have the impact power, but not immediate. That's the biggest problem with this one as well. I will have to stab him about maybe 15 to 20 times before he falls. Meanwhile, I got stabbed. Think about it that every single step or slash that you take across the face is I will never see again. From the hand, I will never move my hand again. Is it worth it? Definitely not. You are just getting maybe the intimidation factor if he doesn't have a weapon at best. For us, the knives has more problems than advantages. Knife is used for slash and stabbing. Even the smallest of slash will result to him bleeding. Let's look at the situation where he's some junkie. He's full of illnesses. I don't know what he has in his body. Do I actually want all that blood in me? We heard opinions like, if you are a girl and he's on top of you, grab the knife and start slashing his head. Great, I'm not only traumatized because of the rape, but from all the blood that was coming to my head. My mouth full of his blood that has multiple things in it? That's not the point that I want to get when I'm defending myself. I want to defend not only against his attacks, but things like his blood. You have to think about this because this can again kill you. In the same scenario, many times it happens that, well, someone is using a knife, he cuts himself during the battle. Now he's bleeding, I am bleeding as well, and the illness is in me. Great, what have I achieved with this one? We are definitely not saying to never train with the knife, even us, we do train with knives a lot, but in the sentence I disarmed him of the weapon and now I have the weapon and I, for example, need to slash him across the arm and say, hey look, if you don't want this to be in your face, stop. Or maybe there are multiple attackers that I need to defeat with his weapon. But we never say, this is your primary weapon, this is what you should be carrying with you, because it's definitely not.
Because, for example, imagine that somebody tried to run with the knife and try to stab you and you want to stop him only one step or something like this. it's probably not works. Yeah, it's a problem for this.
And many favorites. Guns, pistols. For this one, definitely there are many points. Stopping someone who's running with a knife at you, of course, good stopping effect. Multiple attackers, very useful. So we are definitely not doubting the effectiveness of the gun, but it definitely will bring some problems. So what are the actual problems with the gun? It may at first seem there's none, but there are. First, probably the biggest will be the mental block that many people, maybe including you, have, and it's to wait till the very last moment. Do I actually want to kill him? You need a lot of training for you to actually read the situation correctly. Is it okay to shoot or is it not? Most people will wait till the very last second to shoot, and it may be even too late. Another one is if you are only saying, okay, I have gun, you also everything. What if the situation is way too close? The attacker wasn't running from 5 meters, but he was very close. He wasn't even aggressive, and you need to start drawing the weapon now after getting stabbed for about 5, 6, 7 times. Not every position you are where you have a lot of time to draw. At first you will have to solve the situation by your hands because no weapon can be used at all times very close distance. You will have to solve the situation with your hands and then get your weapon. With this one, the drawing will be problem in many cases.
And this problem is everywhere. If you're thinking about each different weapon, you have the problem with the distance. If it's too close, even for the special forces members, they have the problem for, let's say, less 2-3 meters. If we are in the contact, I have the problem with the drawing. Yeah, I needed a lot of training of the bare hands, make the distance, maybe lie down and kick him, whatever. We show you in the other different video. But there's the problem for drawing for each weapon, not necessary about the gun, like the small guns.
Another problem could be the collateral damage. With gun, it's pretty easy to injure someone or kill someone that we didn't even intend to. In the crowded spaces, mostly. Let's say we are in a city center, elevator, bus. First could be the stress, and he will be trying to shoot me, but he will be shooting all over the place. Maybe another 5 people are going to die because of this. Another instance could be we are fighting for the weapon. While doing that, we are shooting everywhere, and before we know, there's 10 other bodies next to us. Without the training, this multiplies because the stress and no training, many people are going to get hurt. Not even saying the penetration of the bullet. Someone can be just standing behind me and the bullet goes right through me and hits someone. With this, it's very easy to hurt someone that you didn't intend to.
And again, you thinking about the context, like, okay, there is my family with me. Even if I not care about the normal people, you probably should, but yeah, maybe not. But what about your family here? Yeah, you fighting with him, some wrestling with the gun with him on the home, for example, blah blah blah. But there's your daughter, your wife. It's a so big stress, and there's so big stressful situation that you needed a lot of training to not harm anybody else, include your family. That it's so hard to fight with the gun by this point.
Many people think that maybe I can even choose with weapon or with a gun. If I want to kill him, I'll just shoot him to the leg. What do you think is going to happen after that? First of all, he's probably still will be able to stab you because it doesn't have the immediate impact power like, for example, baseball bat. With one swing, I can maybe stop him. With this, one is not enough. So if you just want to shoot the legs, he will go through and stab you. If you will go higher, you're definitely killing him. But even the leg, even if we would hit him to the leg and he would fall down, he will bleed out. You can't really choose, oh, I want to kill him or not with a gun. Definitely not.
And if you're thinking about, okay, I shoot him, let's say, on the body, very often the people be able to shoot him to the belly, but he still continue like, okay, he runs with the knife, he wants to stab me multiple times, like some junkie or something like this. I shoot him many times, but he still be able to continue and stab me many times. Even our experience in the Israeli special forces, policemen and so on, many times die for the I lie down and shoot him and stop him. It isn't true. The junkie or some terrorist will be able to continue and fall on them and stab them and die. Yeah, but die both of this experience.
This is not a movie where you shoot and he goes flying. This is reality. We are getting to the last one, and this is the one that we are actually going to recommend you because for us it's the best self-defense weapon. We already made a video on it where we are going to a lot more information about the baton, why is it the best. So the link is down in the description, look at it because you'll understand it a little bit more. But now for a quick recap, it's going to be the telescopic baton. Why? And why is it in lethal weapons? It can be lethal and it doesn't have to be lethal. It has many advantages. First of all, you can carry it very easily with you. It's very easy to hide. One of the best ones for us, you don't have to protect the head. It has so much impact power that even if, for example, I would be holding a knife and he doesn't want to hit me to the head because I'm just some random junkie and he hits me, I may let go of the weapon. Maybe my hand is broken. Maybe it can be the legs as well. It doesn't even have to be the hand, maybe in combination. And I fall after that. If he wants to hurt me because his life is at stake, I'm running with the knife at him. He can strike me to the head and it will definitely make me think otherwise if I really want to still continue attacking. It does have impact power immediate, not like with the other weapons when you have to do it either many times or it won't work at all. This is very good stopping effect. The reach, like we were talking, the reach is very big. Even from the point where he can hit me to the head, I cannot stab him to the body. If he goes to the arms, it's even longer. The distance. So I have the distance on my side. I do have the impact power. I can carry it. I can hide it very easily. The telescopic baton for us carries so much advantages that I don't think it's even comparable with our weapons. And like we said, you don't have to kill with this, so there's no mental block. Do I actually want to use it? There's no mental block like with gun, knife. You can use this if you want to hurt him or kill him. It's up to you. But we go into a lot more detail in the 10 reasons why it's the best weapon. So definitely check that one out because you will understand this weapon a lot better than right now.
And like always, we have to say it's much more about the training. Of course, you needed a lot of training with the telescopic baton for save your life weapon, but it's everywhere. If you're thinking about the gun, small guns like the pistols, you needed a lot of training, probably much more than with the telescopic baton, because we can easily say it's a hammer. Yeah, if you know how to use the hammer, it's a similar. Of course, you needed training for the really fast move, fast draw, and so on. We have the online course for this, for example. But it's a really great weapon for self-defense for the small women or for the policeman. It's a similar. Yeah, you needed a little bit training, but there's the many options how to use and many different scenarios where you can use it easily and you don't have any mind block or some freeze of the using, and it's a great weapon for us.
For you, now the job from us is to you. So you have to share this video with as many people as you can. You don't even know how many people are depending on their weapon and they don't even train with it. They don't know how to use them, or they don't even know the law consequences of using the weapon. Should I use it? Shouldn't I use it? Those are many questions that people don't have with their weapons. In this video, we showed you the best one for us and how to train with it. Next video or by our course, we go into very heavy detail how to actually use the baton in many scenarios. That's information for you. Help us save lives by sharing the video. The comment section is yours, so maybe tell us what is the best weapon for you. Why do you think maybe the gun is better? Why do you think the knife is better? We'll read it and maybe give our opinions. If you do agree with us with this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel because we have many more videos coming for you. And once again, we thank you for watching till the very end and we will see you in the next one. Bye.